Well, hello everyone. This is, well, big milestone hit, so decided to make a little 100 subscriber video since I didn't expect to get here, I guess, so fast, especially with how the rate it was going at for quite a bit. It was going pretty slow, and I was like, you know what, it's going up, but all of a sudden, just kind of shot up out of nowhere. It's just like, oh, I'm already here. Probably even a little more while I'm making this video. I wanted to just make some notes about holy. I wanted to just say some things about the channel and also about, well, specifically this game, Assassin. But I'll talk about channel stuff first. In terms of videos, the Mirror's Edge Catalyst edited video is it's coming out. Well, it'll take a bit of time for it to be ready to edit, but I'm starting to get the progress on it. It should be done, well, presumably in this month, March. It'll be done in March, hopefully. And I expect it to, it shouldn't be too big of a video, all things considered. It'll be generally the same, well, probably like 30 or 20 minutes. But it will be the, well, I hope it's the most high production video I make. So sad. Yeah. But it'll, I mean, pretty soon. There's just the intro for it, but actually the outro for it. But in terms of other stuff after this, I'm planning to make a Hoi 4 video. It'll be about me taking over mainland Britain as just Germany. It'll be a pretty short one, but it'll be there. And after that I'll immediately go back to getting more footage for the Elden Ring video. Oh. Juggernaut. Well, this is different from what I've seen. I haven't really seen any of these new game modes. Oh, I guess I'm just AFK. Yo. I'm presumably gonna get through 2 edited Elden Ring videos, so I'll try to get the 100th video for Elden Ring. Hopefully we'll get to more cutscene or main story bosses pretty soon, but I'll just try to figure that out, see how it works. And then after that, hopefully it won't be another filler kind of Elden Ring edit video with like no main story progression really happening, or at least any big bosses. But I'll see what happens. At least for right now, I'm hopefully get some more story progress. Now, I just want to talk about Assassin real quick because I don't know what's happened to the game as of late. I mean, there's obviously been like a ton of new maps, and this map is, I mean, it's pretty well detailed, all things considered, comparing to how the game was like originally. And also, like, I mean, of course, they'll have, actually, wow, it's not that, oh, that's Roblox, okay, let me see. I mean, they have a lot more knives now, since, I mean, a lot of these, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where these knives came from. These 3, actually, even that. Actually, I don't, where do these come from? I think I did get the rainbow saber, but all of these other ones, no clue. I did play Assassin for quite a while. I mean, I have some pretty old knives in here, as you can see. 2017. I think the oldest knife, if I can find it alright. It should be Reaper. Yeah, 2016 is like my oldest. Because, well, at least when around 2016 there were knives called like, well, they were just colored knives. Well, I believe there were. Because I swear I saw like a knife. At one point I had a knife called just water. And I'm pretty sure there were other knives for the other elements as well. And, you know. I mean, I've had some rare knives in the game before, but... I mean, I still technically do have a lot of rare ones, but I used to have like the rarest knives. But, you know, as a child, you don't really know what's valuable and what's not. Just ended up trading some valuable knives. It happens. But also, at least in this game, it's kind of surprising seeing how fast everyone has... I don't know, it's just not many people are playing this anymore. It's kind of crazy. Like, I remember, well, like 2016 to 18, a lot of people used to play this. Like, a good solid, like, you get like 3,000 to 5,000 people on the games, and the servers would generally be filled up. Holy, I cannot speak today. And I mean, even a lot of the other stuff would be Assassin, boy, yeah, what in the world? I mean, there are a lot more game modes I see now. You can just buy... You can... Wow. I mean, I guess you could just buy these knives like nothing. I mean, I guess if anyone is watching this and knows why this game has steadily just declined so much, because it's kind of crazy to just see this game just... I mean, this just used to be... This was my childhood. I remember playing this so much. Like, if I was out playing with friends, I was like, you know what? I'll just play a little bit of Assassin real quick, like, hop on, just get a couple kills, try to build up some knives, because I mean, as you can clearly see, I love collecting. Tier 3 unlocked. Just get free knives like that? How do I get this stuff? Actually, I have no idea, I don't know. Also, none of these maps look... I mean, it doesn't look like any of the maps are familiar anymore. It kind of looks like they got rid of all of them. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, like, actually... No, this is a remastered map. I remember this. Well, I'm pretty sure I remember this. Yeah, this looks... Oh, almost so sad. This looks remastered from like previously. I think this was somewhere in like 17 or 16, this map. This map looks insanely familiar. Yeah, but I guess to be more talking... Wait a minute. Hold up. When did I lose my... When did I lose my Ice Lord? Man, I don't remember losing that anytime. Why? Man, I guess that's just unfortunate. I guess it's just gone now. I remembered, well, other than the green knife, the green knives that I have, you know, I have a couple, just in case, you know. They'd never be too sure. Other than the green knives, which is my favorite. I used to absolutely love the Ice Lord. I mean, that's what I traded one of the elemental knives for, because I was like, yo, that looks sick. So I'm gonna trade for it. And I was fairly certain I kept it. I guess I just said, you know what? It's just gonna be gone. Yippee! Holy, I am beefing. Kind of crazy to just see how this game has just, I mean, it is just falling off, unfortunately. It is what it is. Can't do too much about that. So sad. But also another big thing is, well, at least I don't think so, but it doesn't seem like the radios work anymore. I don't know, that's just kind of just a thing that I've seen a bit. It's just radios just continue to not work in these old Roblox games. Oh yeah, that's another big thing. I mean, I got VIP for this game because I was like, you know what, I play this game so much and all of the free knives it gives would be super helpful. Oh, I see, that's where you claim all that free stuff. I was like, it'd be super helpful to just, you know, get some extra knives. Yeah, VIP at when it first released did give some knives. And also just you get more money, and the radio is what, I mean, that's literally why I got it, because it's like, oh, radio? That's pretty sick. Get to listen to whatever music I want. But from what I remember now, it's just, it doesn't work. It isn't, oh, it's so sad. It doesn't seem to be working anymore. I don't even know actually how to use it. Can you even use it? Oh yeah, there's pets in this game. Yeah, that's what I used to rock the Falcon. Actually, it doesn't look like you can even, yeah, it doesn't look like you can even use the radio anymore. Oh yeah, and there was also well, for big YouTubers I occasionally played Assassin. Specifically, who I remember playing the most was Tofu. I don't know what he's doing anymore. I haven't really kept up with his channel. But also, I mean, their general crew used to be really big on Roblox, and we generally just watched them whenever they played a little bit of Assassin, because I was like, oh, these guys are pretty good in, like, you know, they have a ton of knives. And I remembered when they just got like their big, oh, so sad. Remember when they got their big, just YouTuber knives, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like, you can just, my favorite like Roblox YouTubers are part of this game. Like, holy. But actually, I don't know what they've been doing at all lately. Wow, you can get a ton of knives just for free? A season bonus. Season 22. Wow. This game has been going on for 22 seasons. Man, that does not feel real. I presume I don't really remember any of the seasons. I think, actually, no, I have played on some of them. Like, I just was like, you know what? Why don't I just go back in the game and just try out some of the new seasons? I was actually not new season. I was just like, you know what? I'm feeling a little nostalgic, and I want to dabble a little in the game. Wow. Yeah, but from what I remembered, oh, there it is. It's my knife. It's the Ice Lord. What I remember is just well, I'm pretty sure they called it before an exotic case, but I mean, I remember just always just trying to save up for this and always just hoping, just like, please, can I get one exotic? And I remember it was like an insane thing that they added, you know, the mythic knives. And then eventually, you know, they just kept adding more mythics until it's like, you know, it's not as special to have them. So they just added a little bit of they just started with the dream knives. And that's pretty much where I kind of just stopped playing the game, because I stopped having as much of a interest in it. And also, I just got more into the console gaming in general. I was just like, you know what, I'll just keep playing this a bit more. And I was just like, ooh. And I also just generally started playing Roblox less around when the Dream Knives came up. I just didn't have as much of an interest. I was just like, you know what? Sometimes I do just come back and just like play a little. That's interesting. I also remember, well, at least back in the days, I generally kept up with all of the. I try to keep up with all of like the valuings for knives and stuff. Oh wow. 18 wins does not seem right. Okay, it's since May 2020. Is it really? That's it? 18 wins does not seem right at all. Holy. Got rid of it just like that? That's crazy, man. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, it feels, I don't know, the game kind of feels empty without any music. Like there's no real background music, it's just sound effects. It just feels so barren, man. It's just, man. What's happened, man? This is just so depressing looking at all of this. There's barely anyone in the server. People just leave and join insanely quick. I will say, I'm surprised everyone is still so new, and there's like still quite a bit of newcomers in the game. Because, I mean, these people do not have many knives at all. So sad. I mean, and also just from their... yeah, there's a lot of... I mean, new players is a bit of a stretch. 2020 is... and it's pretty old. Or maybe these... well, maybe these people are just coming back just because of, you know, a little bit of nostalgia. Just being like... I remember playing this a ton. Holy knives, man. Holy. These people. Man. It just feels so weird just playing this without any music, but that's just what happens with all of the... oh yeah, and also, well, how the radios worked from what I remembered, like at the very start, was that you needed to like have the code for the song, and I think it linked up to like the Roblox. At least there was something in Roblox that you need the numbers and code for. And I remembered having like just a page full of them, writing down like any numbers that people said or I searched up on YouTube, and I was just like, holy man. I felt absolute... that's so sad. It felt so nice just having all those songs and being able to use any of them, and it's just like, holy, this is amazing. And also you were able to like... I mean, usually people just blasted some... oh, paintball, I remember this map. People usually blasted a ton of just screeching music. It usually just happened. But also, you didn't have to play the music for everyone. You just play it for yourself. Like, you can just let people not hear it. I usually turned it off. Well, I mainly just remember playing just a lot of Dragon Ball music and Sonic OST, because those usually were allowed on Roblox, at least for me. I remember being able to play them the most. So sad. As you can see though, my rust it's clearly showing. I clearly don't have it anymore. Actually, that probably is just because of the fact that, well, since it was 2000, was it? I mean, wow, 2016 is when I generally play this, and I remember at least playing it on my mobile device because I didn't really have, but it took a while for me to get a laptop or a need for a laptop. But eventually, actually, yeah, I just never switched over to laptop for Roblox. It took quite a while. Like, around near the pandemic is when I started using the laptop more for, I mean, it's kind of hard to do classes if you're not on a laptop. I mean, I tried. I definitely did try to use my mobile device for a lot of Canvas and stuff like that, but it didn't feel very good to, it didn't feel very responsive and good to do. And it was kind of a chore, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I remember just playing this game specifically only on mobile. Until, I guess generally the Dream Knives is when I swapped over. Because actually I don't really know. I just kind of just swapped over eventually. And I was just like, you know what? I don't really like playing this anymore since I started to get more into Steam. And it's just like, I don't really want to play this much more. I guess maybe that's just what happened to everyone else. I mean, other than Murder Mystery, which is still going insanely strong. I was just like, actually that is kind of crazy. Murder Mystery is just still going strong with at least how little updates there are. Yeah, it's always just interesting looking at games and seeing how they've come so far now. And sadly, Assassin is just one of these games where it's just like, man, this game has really fallen off pretty hard. And it's just kind of crazy to see. Like, it's always just crazy to see games just fall off like that. But I mean, it is what it is. Surely I'll get this last W to end the video off though. Well, that's unfortunate. Also, I mean, I guess it's interesting to see all the new game modes that they've added. I mean, these maps are generally pretty cool. Like, I remember before they used to be like a mall map in the game. I can't remember. Well, it was more like the escalators went this way instead before, and that's generally how they went. There's a lot of. The map's just pretty huge though. Holy! Brother's going on a rampage. So sad. Yes, I guess we're ending on a loss. It is what it is, but yep, that's just, I mean, generally what I thought about Assassin and the updates on the channel. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and good morning.
That's it.